Good morning. I'm going to do a real quick tutorial on how to use Cloud9 IDE, which is one of the services that's offered within AWS. So right now I'm in the management console, and you can see all the services that are offered with AWS, and there's tutorials on the bottom. And you can see that I've recently visited Cloud9. It's categorized by their functions. If you're not, and if you don't know where it's at, and instead of looking for it, you can just do a search. Okay, so this is going to take us to the AWS Cloud9 page, and we're going to hit create environment. I'm going to name it, and we're going to leave everything to default. Confirm that. And it's going to take a few minutes, so I'm going to hit pause real quick. Okay, so this is done, and I'm just going to close out this welcome tab. And you can see the name of your folder, the environment that you created. And I'm going to right click in this particular area and click new file. I'm going to start with creating an index.html file, which is an HTML file. And then I'm also going to do two different examples here. And the other one is index.py, a Python file. So I'm going to open up the index.py file, and I'm just going to do a quick thing here. And so I wrote a little hello world code here and hit run. And you can see that it shows down here in the terminal your code. And you can see if I didn't put that closing parentheses, they would come up with an error. So that's a way that you can use a Python file. And I want to do something similar with an HTML file. Okay, go ahead and save it. All changes are saved. Hit preview the file, and hello world. So those are a couple different ways that you can use an IDE, and that's how you get set up without having to download anything to your computer using an IDE. Let's see. So to make sure that you're not charged for anything, if it's not something you're using for a project, and if you're just playing around with it. Let's see. Go ahead and close all the files. Yes. And if you go to this little button, this little area that says AWS Cloud9, and go to your dashboard to get back to your dashboard. And you can see your environment. So if you had more than one environment, you would see several of them up there. But I only have this one. So if I wanted to go back into it, I would just click on Open IDE. And this is like if you've already created an environment and you continue building upon a project. And I'm not doing that, so I'm just going to go back to my dashboard, and it keeps opening up new tabs, but whatever. So if you want to delete something because you're not using it, you're just playing around with it, you just make sure you have your environment selected and hit delete, and type in delete to confirm, and it's gone. So that is how you set up a Cloud9 IDE using AWS. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.